Hey, what's up fellas? It's Seriously Silly, back in the swing of things. Here is a video that I had been wanting to share with you guys for some time now because it features something that I had been wanting to get for a while. Now, it's not one of those new markers that just recently came out, but it's something that's new to me and something that I had been wanting or been looking out for to try and pick up. Now, I'm willing to bet that many of you already know what marker it is just from the thumbnail, but for those that don't really know, it's a mech marker or a mechanical marker. So as I mentioned earlier, it's something I had been wanting to get for some time now. Originally, I was even planning on getting a cheap ion and turning it into a mech, but as I researched it a little bit more and looking into the parts that I needed to make it a mech, it was a little bit more expensive than I wanted to put into the project. Now, if you've ever Googled many of those ion mech projects, a lot of those projects were pretty sick looking markers. Now, some of those mods include using the ASA from the Invert Mini or the Axe. So you don't really even have to worry about or looking at the macro line. It's a pretty sweet looking marker. But without even going that route and just getting the bare necessities, the parts that I wanted to, or I needed, or one would need to make it into a mech would basically total over $60 to $70. Now that is something that I wasn't prepared to just throw down on a type of gun that I've never really worked on before or would even like. And yes, there's a market for it. There's always some people looking for mech markers, especially ions that are meched out. The only thing is, if I put a lot of work into it, it's going to be hard to get my money or time back if I do want to sell that marker. Now, I also looked into buying a new Resurrection because I've heard it on the field and I've seen it on the field and was really intrigued with how it shot and how it sounded. But again, I didn't want to spend over $200, $300 on something I wasn't sure I was going to keep or even had a chance to use for a little bit. And it wasn't until this little beauty popped up locally that I swooped down and I was able to pick this up for under $50. Now, this baby was in excellent condition, which made the deal even better. The only thing was that it was missing one tiny part that prevented it from being used right from the start. So I used that opportunity to be able to learn more about it. I went through many sites online to try and figure out what part exactly I needed and how these mech or autocockers worked, as well as asking some friends on Facebook who are well versed in this type of gun, what I needed to do in terms of what part I needed to get, how to time it, and things like that. But the whole process was a lot of fun, and I was really looking forward to using it. And it just so turned out that the first time I was using it was in the speedball field. It was a really fun day. I'll get those videos out shortly of me playing with this mech cocker. And as always, I totally appreciate you guys out there that take the time to watch these videos, like it, and make a comment. Thanks for watching, and see you out there on the field.